think you know Naija songs? Old school or new school? Stand a chance to win big on Gusto Guess the Song. To be a part of this, call the numbers on your screen right now. Come on board and let's do things the Gusto way.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Live Reactions. Yes, once again, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big Lala is very much in the building. Yes, we kind of like had a little bit of technical what is it now?
This is something technical.
I don't understand. Technical-ish, in the morning, of course, but we had to just bring it to you once again. Yes, it's 2021 with Gusto. We have quite a lot of topics, a lot of discussions for you. And this, today is just the very first day. We still have more days. Yes, 2021 with Gusto Reactions. Big Lala very much here today to discuss the big fishes. Ballon d'Or came out yesterday. Burna Boy featuring Wizkid, but then they said video. Was it kind of like a copyright thing?
It's possible. It may be that. Ballon d'Or has been trademarked or something.
Yeah, by France Football, FIFA or something.
So maybe that proved. Maybe that was even what the lady, we don't even know. But they've changed it to video. So video. I think that might be the issue.
Okay, now talking about 2021 for these two artists, they've had their own fair share of greatness this year. Talking about Afrobeat, these two guys undoubtedly, they've thoroughly taken, Afrobeat by the scruff of the neck and are taking it all over the world. But of course, you can say in different ways. It's Wizkid and Burna Boy. I wouldn't want to say Wizkid versus Burna Boy.
They've been 1 and 2.
They've been 1 and 2.
Don't ask me who's 1, who's 2.
This year, of course, who's 1, who's 2?
I don't know.
Anyways, talking about Wizkid, we start out with Wizkid achievement and everything. Before we go to Wizkid, for Wizkid, what would you consider the biggest singular moment of Wizkid's 2021 so far? And of course, the lowest moment for Wizkid in 2021 as well.
See work. Well, the biggest singular moment
for Wizkid.
There's several options. I think breaking into the top 10 of the Billboard, that was a massive moment for Wiz. And the other one is maybe perhaps I would say being number 1 song of 2021, being
by Rolling Stone.
By Rolling Stone, Essence. And I think those two are really
Grammys?
Powerful moments. Winning the Grammys. Even maybe because the way he didn't celebrate it as much as maybe he didn't appreciate that category. But I don't think it was a singular great moment. I think him winning was good. Burna also won. We saw how he celebrated, but I don't think he counts it as something that was really great for him.
So Rolling Stone like for that. You?
I think I'm gonna just go with the Billboard.
Hot 100. Breaking top 10, maybe top 10.
Making top 10.
Top 10.
I think that was a singular, very, very, very massive moment for Wizkid.
Lowest.
He didn't really have much lows. This year. Give me options. Well, I'm trying to.
Stage.
I don't even think that was a low. They've just shrugged that off, and it looks like nothing has happened. You get. He's really had any low.
Yeah.
What would I have counted as a low was, well, you can count the Thames issue. You could also count, I don't know, I think I count it as a low because there's no plus in there. Headies at the start of the year. He didn't even touch the award. He won that award. He didn't touch it. It looked like he didn't regard it, and it was so controversial because on the night he wasn't the biggest winner. So
okay, now let's go to Wizkid started the year with the Headies Award, like you said, Viewers Choice Awards. He also won the Artist of the Year as well. He did not. This guy beside him was the one that got all the awards and everything. He didn't touch it. A lot of people say it was a major disrespect to the Headies.
Well, see, Headies had put themselves down anyway, and we've heard stories of how this came about. They needed a high-profile someone. Since Burna Boy wasn't going to show either way, they needed someone high-profile, and Wiz came through. I don't know, maybe the award for coming through is him winning Artist of the Year. But yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, and then the Grammy came. Grammy Awards, Too Fab, Drama, Jada P versus Too Fab. Wizkid not talking about the Grammy Awards, only retweeted them or something, and that was all. Another disrespect?
Well, see, I don't think it's disrespect. I mean, he showed over recent times that he's not freaked about awards, right? He's shown it, whether local or international. But it must get to him. He seems always hyped up when it comes to this. So I don't think it was a disrespect. If it was a disrespect, if we are meant to believe that was a disrespect, then maybe perhaps that's why he was overlooked for the major category that he was in for at the Grammys for 2021. So,
anyways, after that, of course, he dropped Essence video. Essence still doing really, really well. And this seemed to be the moment when everything more like shot up from Essence. The video we got, Justin Bieber, of course, on the remix and the deluxe edition of the album, and Hot 100, like we said, earlier, Hot 100 came through as well for Wizkid, the Billboard top 10, and that seemed, like you said, one like the major singular moment.
That was major for Thames and Wizkid. That very moment they broke top 10. It was crazy. It was crazy, and I think that's one of the very highest.
And the same song getting platinum in the US, the first African song to achieve this.
Yes, that's another. I mean, we missed this out. That's another great moment for Wiz in 2021, and it's almost double platinum again.
Almost all platinum again.
Exactly. So
I mean, Wizkid's Made in Lagos tour in the US.
In fact,
had a lot of celebrities.
This reminds me, a singular great moment. O2 back to back. That was a great moment. That was a great moment.
Definitely. Of course, at the US, the US tour had Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, Kevin Hart, Alicia Keys, Swiss Beat. These guys coming, like leaving their houses and say they are going to a Wizkid concert. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. These guys selling out all the shows. In between all of that, Wizkid winning the Soul Train Award, an American award, winning the best collaboration in that. Beat Chris Brown, beat Drake, beat Doja Cat, and a couple of other guys for that one. Of course, going back to the UK, Brit Certified, Essence doing that one as well. Major. At the time on the Billboard Hot 100, Wizkid had number ones in about 7 different spots, different categories. That was really amazing, as well. And then, like you said, the O2, bringing Chris Brown on stage for the first time in 10 years. Amazing.
That was amazing. In fact, the O2 moments, even before the O2 moments, selling out the O2 first, and then the show proper.
And shaving your head.
Now you sabi. So those moments were really great for Wiz, and yes, he had a good time this year. I mean, he had the best time ever this year as an artist.
Of course, the entrance, amazing. This was second or third day entrance for Wiz. Had the O2, really amazing. We know he sold out. That one, 12 minutes. 2 minutes, 35 minutes, and it was the 2 minutes that we can all remember.
Now you sabi.
We can both remember the 2 minutes.
Can we move on, please?
Many Lagos tour in the US, of course, like we said, sold out everything. Had major celebrities
another
coming through.
Success story for Wiz.
Yes, major.
Wiz was combing the whole of US, and he was, delivering to thousands of crowds.
Even delivered performances twice in the same city.
And he brought out A-list American artists for the show. So that's smart for him.
Really amazing. And then the first Afrima.
I don't think this one counts for anything.
And Iba won. Why would you say Afrima does not count?
Can we just move on? Because these awards, this particular Afrima just thinks of so much mediocrity or so much. How will I put it? I think mediocrity is the right word. This organizer and these awards, so much.
But a lot of Iba fans actually came on our comment from Mali, from everywhere, saying we should not disrespect Iba.
I'm not disrespecting the artist. I'm not disrespecting Iba. Not in this life, not in the next life. Is Iba as big as Wiz or has done as much as Wiz in 2021? Make Afrima leave that one.
His album, of course, defeated the Made in Lagos on that one. But then Wizkid going to the bigger ones and everything. MTV EMA's Best African Act. That was amazing.
This was amazing. The reference is Billboard. Is fitting on the Billboard.
On the Billboard.
And I mean, he won this, and this was great. So
really amazing.
This one's a big person.
Really amazing. Wizkid, of course, winning the EMAs out there in Hungary this year, and then Grammy nominations came. Got 10, submissions, consideration, and everything, but he got just 2.
Exactly, and this, like I said, maybe the Grammy snub. Maybe we can clown that as one of the lows.
You think they intentionally did that?
your question at the start of the show, saying, "Oh, was he snubbed? Because he disrespected the first one."
Yeah,
he didn't particularly disrespect. He just wasn't freaked, right? But I don't think that's why. I think everybody just got their hopes up. Rolling Stone tried their best. They pushed that agenda, but it just didn't click in right now. Yeah.
Anyways, he got the Best Global Music Album nomination. 4 Million Lagos Deluxe Edition. That one holding 31st January 2022. Also got the Best Global Music Performance for Essence featuring Thames. That one as well. 2 nominations for Wizkid at the Grammys this year. And of course, you said it earlier that his biggest chance will be the Best Global Music Album. This one. This one as well just might be, something that he could get. Then moving on to the mobiles, Wizkid winning 2 awards on the night: Best International Act and Best African Act. For this one.
This was dope too, but I thought we already established that mobile. They don't hear themselves in the past. But all in all, it's great news for Wizkid. He won 2 awards.
He deserves it.
Yeah, of course.
International Act.
I already said no to that, so it's not going back for me.
African Act.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, well, we know quite a lot, and then the other Afrima,
don't know we.
Artist of the Year, Wizkid, that one, all held at in the US, African Music Magazine, and then Rolling Stone. You mentioned this one as well.
Yeah, this was a great moment. I kind of like the stance that Rolling Stone have taken when it comes to this song.
Rolling Stone, are they in bed with Wizkid?
I think so.
Like,
because
they super love Wizkid.
Yeah, and they are pushing that agenda well. So
they are not ashamed to say it at all.
They have said this is the best song to come out in 2021. Rolling Stone said it, so let's go.
Exactly, 2021. Of course, moving on to the Odogo himself, who the entire eye, Burna Boy, in the building.
What, you missed some things for Wiz?
Oh yes, so for Wiz.
He was also the most streamed artist on Apple Music in Nigeria.
Yes,
male artist. Was also the most streamed on Spotify. Had the most streamed song with Essence on those platforms.
Music,
although on the home front, the local platforms, he didn't do as much. He wasn't featured a lot on the Boomplay, maybe because they didn't really give a oof about Boomplay. But in these other high-profile apps, he was very well mentioned in the most streamed song. In fact, in the top 10 most streamed song, he had 2 songs.
2 songs.
Yeah, so I think that's
Ginger and an Essence.
An Essence. So that's a good one for him. Yeah.
Is it a case of a prophet not being recognized in his own country?
No, not really. I mean, they concentrated more on those platforms, to be fair. And then Boomplay, I think the audience, they fed their audience the kind of audience they had on their platform. Looking at the most streamed on Boomplay was Olamide. With 2 albums and everything, and there was also a Burna Boy in 3rd place. So there was a Malay who had the most streamed song and things like that. So I think they fed their audience the more, and I mean the kind of support you give whichever artist you get is the result you get at the end of the day. So
definitely. I mean, do we have any other thing for Wizkid?
I think that's about it, and I think we've tried. If you have any other more, please put it in the comments
down below. Yes, moving on to the Odogo himself, Burna Boy, who as well got the Grammy Awards in 2021.
Yes, very proud moment for Burna Boy.
Proud moment
he
for
did
Burna
a
Boy.
tour with Grammy Gong, went to several clubs, and he was very happy.
He
really shook up, and yes, congratulations to him.
Congratulations to him. And of course, the repeat.
Yes,
for Burna Boy.
That is a great moment for Burna Boy, to be fair. He won the BET Best International
2019,
and he did a 3-peat.
Yes.
No Nigerians ever done that. He did that, and that moment was a great moment for Burna Boy, because obviously we know that next year we'll know he's going to, but that 3 years it just indicates that yes, this Burna was on fire the past 3 years, whether you like it or not.
So what would you consider the biggest singular moment of Burna Boy this year, and the lowest moment?
The biggest singular moment is definitely winning the Grammy for him. Seeing how he celebrated, so much was. I mean, it looked like he worked hard for that moment, and he wanted it. He wanted it, and he got it. He got it,
and I did it on my own.
And he did it on his own. So that was a very, very big, huge moment for Burna Boy. And I think after that moment, I think maybe perhaps it took it a bit slow. But then the BET came after that as well. But he took it a bit slow. He postponed his album, which I feel is one of the lows of this year. Postponing that album that he was meant to drop. It looked like he was afraid of competition for the first time. But he didn't drop that album, and then he's had other great moments this year. His feature with Sam Smith. that's dope. That's a dope moment for him.
Justin Bieber's
album, which is also nominated in the Grammy.
Grammys, yes.
There's quite a lot for him. I think,
like you said,
the major things,
as well.
Yeah, the major things for him was, I think, his tour. His tour was huge, and his tour was a different dimension than Wizkid or any other artist. I mean, he was targeting places no one had been before, right?
Exactly.
No one had tried to do before. He himself, Scandinavian countries, he has a following there, so he's always been going there. He's tried places like Hollywood Bowl, right? He also did an O2. Let's not forget, and he packed the crowd. Forget what any other person say. He did pack a crowd, and that's success right there. Like I said, Hollywood Bowl. He also all these European arenas in Germany, in Greece, is performing to a large non-African, non-Nigerian audience, and they are moving. They are having a good time. And Burna was delivering the best of performances with his live for them. Those were the very highs for Burna.
What would you say about a fan actually saying? Would you consider as one of the lowest moments for Burna Boy his constant face-off on Twitter with FC?
Well, yeah, that would be one of those moments, because yes, we know Burna needs to be the bigger person in terms of being an artist, right? And not bring himself down to a supporter of himself. Like it's meant to be the outsiders going against them. But when you now see the head, the Ogapata there, brings the head down level to the fans and start trading words and saying, "Oh, people don't." Well, Burna has always been like that for the past few years, since his real success kicked in. He's always had something to say, not just to FC, but to Nigerians. And I wish that part of him could just relax and just leave some things. But he always has something to say, which is one of the lows for him.
Okay, yes, we have the singles, the songs right now. Burna Boy, beginning of the year, Kilometer. This one, of course, moved on to Question with Don Jazzy. Moved on to Want It All with that one. Now with 3 singles. Before the latest one, right now that's 4 singles, but with 3 singles for Burna Boy, before this one, would you say that Burna Boy, when he was checking all of these songs in terms of taking them out, was looking for a hit single?
Well, I mean, people have analyzed and said perhaps maybe Burna Boy was chasing a Nigerian hit single, and people have pointed out that Question was an attempt at that. It is possible, but in as much as he says he doesn't want he doesn't send the Nigerian audience or the Nigerian people. In mere fact, these people, they do, whether you like it or not. Because whether he likes it or not, when he drops a song, he still has to promote in Nigeria. He still has to pay people. When he drops a video, he still has to promote in Nigeria, because he knows the importance. Your stocks at home, you cannot afford for them to, be low. You always have to be on the high side. So he's done his bit, maybe stylishly promoting on the home front, but people have not really gravitated towards him as much as they should. His song Kilometer really did it, because it was his first single of the year, right? When he dropped, it did the business, was number 1 on several platforms, until he yielded to a certain Black Bones, right? He did that, Kilometer, whether we like it or not. The challenge was a flop. I like the song. I think the song was good and was great. Who else? The second song.
Before we move on, I would like to. This is it's a very short break, but I would like. Please, can someone help us charge my phone, please, because we need the internet to actually go through, for this one. Looking at
question.
Question.
Like people rightly pointed out, it was an attempt and trying to use the Don Jazzy factor. Maybe Don Jazzy in the good books of a lot of Nigerians. He tried to use that in 2021. Perhaps that did not work out, and people still had things to say about Question. Then quickly moved on to the
Want It All.
And we keep saying, I keep on saying this song is a very good song. Maybe the audience is not really Nigerian, but it's a very dope song. Before I even got on here in the car, they were still playing it on radio.
Question?
No.
Want It All
with Polo G, and it's a very dope song. So in actual sense of what Burna Boy, he's using his, how will I put it? He's using his reputation as Burna Boy, and he's working out for him so far on these singles, right? But whether he likes or not, he needs that Nigerian centric hit. It's very important for his talks in Nigeria.
Definitely. We've talked about the Burna Boy's O2 Arena show. We talked about the Space Drift tour. Talked about the Hollywood Bowl.
Can you go back to the Space Drift tour? London was madness.
Yes,
Los Angeles was madness. Paris was madness.
Yes.
Did you see the video of when people were still singing? Yeah. Going home from the concert. Amsterdam, you name it.
Crazy as well.
Germany, Hamburg, Sweden, Greece,
Denmark, Greece.
It was
everywhere.
A totally different approach, but he's killing it and stacking his money on
exactly. Now, talking about the Hollywood Bowl, we know a lot of controversies came here saying Burna Boy brought Wizkid to perform at the Hollywood for the first time. I mean, bands amongst the fans. This guy really had a good time, and it seems that these guys are actually quite closer than what we even think of.
Exactly, and it's word to the fans.
Yes.
Don't go. I mean,
these guys
there's nothing the fans can say.
Yeah.
So they have that understanding.
Yes.
And I love the fact that this happened at the Hollywood Bowl and at the O2 the last day.
So should Burna Boy actually now stop replying to his fans?
See, it doesn't as long as Wiz doesn't have a problem with it, there's no problem. There's no problem. These two guys, they've showed that yes, nothing can break them. Like I said, these guys are ones and twos. It's been a long time that we've seen ones and twos being good terms like this.
Yeah.
Although there's competition, we know,
but
the ones and twos are in such good forms. I mean, good friends with each other.
Yeah.
They are elevating each other. If you are performing here, come here. If you are coming here, you come here. And they are showing love to each other. And now they have a song that they've just released. And guess what? Songs #1 on several platforms.
At the moment. Right now. Yeah. So Burna Boy sold out records. I mean, we talked about the Sam Smith thing as well. We talked about. I mean, these two guys never would never stop at making us really really proud, Afrobeat proud.
Yeah.
Burna Boy and Wizkid. Yeah. Now to close off the year for the both of them are releasing that one, Be Dior, and of course I've asked a fair before now, and I'm asking you, what do you think about the song?
Right.
Good song to close out the year.
I feel right now what they've done is they've used, I will say it again, they've used their reputation as Wizkid and Burna Boy to bobo us right now with that song. Not saying the song is a bad song, but they've used their reputation to bobo us. Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
That's what I have to say.
Anyway, so considering this guy 2021, this guy 2021, how would you rate both of them? Now, because we have the report card here, and we're looking at both of them, and we're thinking, so who's had a better year?
Well, I think without a shadow of doubt, Wiz has had a better year.
Okay.
And it's not saying that Burna did not have a good year.
Yeah.
Because Burna had a good year doing less.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. Burna had a good year doing less. He's got Grammy nominations doing less. Excuse me.
Sorry guys. These things happen.
I need water, sir.
Okay, please, can someone get Lala water, please? Thank you.
So, Burna has had a good year doing less.
Yeah.
Wizkid has been very busy this year.
Yeah.
He's dropped a deluxe with 3 new songs, right? Which we didn't mention as part of the highs.
Yeah.
He's been more active. He's had a song that has dominated home and abroad. It's like I won't say fully, but because of the report card we have on these platforms, it has dominated home and abroad. He's had more activity. He's been everywhere. He's been the talk of town for the longest. So there's no doubt that Wiz has had the better year in 2021. But Burna himself, doing less, has also had a very good year. Grammy win, Grammy nomination again, even without an album. The BET win, which is massive. His tour, very successful. Who else is doing a tour of that magnitude apart from Wizkid? Who else is doing a tour of that magnitude from Nigeria? There's no one. So he's also having a good
Burna Boy stage tour.
That's what I'm saying. Apart from Wiz, Burna Boy is the only one who is having a tour of that magnitude from Nigeria. So he's equally having a great year. If there was no Wizkid, then he will still be the artist of the year. But right now, Wiz is having the greatest of years of his career, and it's greater than what Burna is doing right now.
Okay, well, we have to just give it to the both of them, doing really, really well. Guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Wizkid, Burna Boy, who do you think? Who are you going to give? Who will you give the crown, of course, as what you think, who's had a better year? 2021, of course, we know these guys have done really, really amazingly well. Let's have your thoughts on that one. Wizkid, Burna Boy, 2021, who will you give the crown to? Let's have your thoughts. Put them down below. And if you think that we've missed anyone at all, maybe we missed some about Burna Boy or something about Wizkid, put them down below still. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Remember, it's still 2021 with Gusto Live Reactions. Big Lala been quite amazing right here. Burna Boy, Wizkid, of course, we've got a whole lot more to bring to you. But for now, please just continue to stay safe. Comment below, like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace out.